Hello, this is Traveling Mike. Today we're on the Symphony of the Seas. We're going to look at cabin 329 on deck 10. This is a cabin I stayed on in February of 2022. This cabin is in the very back of the ship. The nice thing about the cabin is it's a balcony that overlooks the Aqua Theater. It also allows you to look out over the back of the ship. One of the problems, as you're going to see in some of the slides, is there's a slide that goes all the way from the top of the ship down to the boardwalk, and it's right next to your cabin. The nice thing about the cabin is it's where you can look to the front of the slide and the back of the slide, and it's really not that bad in the way. This is the view of the cabin just inside the door. I really enjoyed my stay in this cabin. It had a modern feel. It had a nice large couch. It wasn't one of the small love seat ones. It was a full couch that you could stretch out. I took a few naps on it. The desk is just big enough to sit down and put on makeup, write a letter, do whatever you have to do with the table. The bed, I enjoyed the location. I enjoyed it being next to the balcony. If I had wife and kids, I probably wouldn't like it. I'd probably like the couch over there, but this is the layout they give you, and I enjoyed it. Right inside the cabin door to the right is the first of two closets. This is the larger one that was able to hold my clothes for the full 7 days. Here's a second closet. It's just to the left of the couch. As you can see, it's smaller than the other one, but the two of them combined gives you plenty of hanging space. It has a safe there in the middle that is big enough for your important papers, your cash, and all your documents. Then you have some shelving that I put my shoes and stuff. They're not very big. And then below those shelving is two drawers that are nice sized drawers to hold things. This is the dresser in the room. As you can see, it has four nice size drawers in it. The drawers are nice and deep, will hold lots of stuff. The surface up on top is quite wide and can hold quite a few items that you want to get to easily. Then it has the mini fridge, which we all know is not a refrigerator, it's a cooler. So it'll keep your drinks or your medicine nice and cool. It'll hold like 10 bottles of water, and it's not big enough to hold leftovers for dinner, but if you want to keep your medicine or drinks cool, this is the place. Now this is the desk area. I don't mind it too much because I don't put on makeup. I have a feeling if I did makeup, I wouldn't enjoy the mirror. It's a little too artistic, it's round, you don't see in it very well. It does have all the different plugs that you need right on the desk. And I used magnetic clips to keep the paperwork off the desk, so the desk was plenty big. But if you put all your paperwork you get during the cruise on the desk, it's going to be awful crowded. Next to the bed, there are plugs on both sides of the bed. So you're able to plug in one item there. And then there's a little dresser with a couple of slots in it that was big for me to place my laptop in there when I wasn't using it. This is the cabin bathroom. It's a typical cruise line bathroom. The counter space isn't real big. The sink is small, just big enough to brush your teeth, wash your face in the morning. The shelving is what you see there on the right hand side. It's just big enough for a couple glasses, your brush, your toothbrush, toothpaste. Don't expect to store a lot of stuff in the bathroom. Now this is the shower and toilet. The shower I was pleased with. I'm a very big guy. I was able to go in, fit in it fine, move around, shower. It has a glass door, so you don't have that shower curtain sucking up against you while you're trying to shower. It had a shower head that you could pull off and pull down. And then the toilet area looks really tight and small, but it wasn't too bad. For a big guy, I fit in it just fine. Now this is the area most people are interested in when they pick this cabin. Can I see the boardwalk? Can I see the aqua theater? Can I see the ocean? Well, let's start out with size of the balcony. It's big enough for 2 people. It's rounded, so it makes it feel like it's a little bit bigger than it is. As you can tell, I picked this floor because the slide comes closest to the bottom. Then it goes back, so it gives you a lot more viewing room. This is standing on the balcony rail looking at the aqua theater. As you can see the ocean fairly well, and you can see the aqua theater. This picture really doesn't do it justice. You can actually see the show real well. It's not like you're sitting a long ways away. You can see the show and everything they're doing. And just to your right is where the people, when they do the tightrope walking, take off. So they take off right next to you. Now this is the balcony looking the other way. This is the boardwalk. And if you're into people watching, this is the place to be. You can sit there and see everybody walking up and down the boardwalk. You get to see the people come off the slide, now the end of the slide, because it's right below you. You also have a very good view of one of the rock climbing walls. One of the drawbacks is there's a kids area on the boardwalk that they do some climbing. It's not rock climbing, it's for smaller kids. And during one night, a dad did bring his 4 or 5 kids at like 1 in the morning to play, and they were out there screaming and yelling, and that was coming right in the room. Now this is the last thing I'd like to warn you guys about. I did love my balcony room. Matter of fact, I'm taking my son back on the Allure of the Seas, and we booked the exact same room but on the 9th floor. But look at these pictures. You are looking across the boardwalk at the other balcony cabins. During the day, it's not bad. Some people are out there sitting and watching. But a fair warning that at night, if you have your light on, they can see in your room really well. So when you're standing on your balcony and you're looking straight across, they have their light on, you can see them, you can see how they're dressed and what they're doing. So if you don't mind that, this was a great balcony cabin.